point, the event that's happening this evening. Enjoy all the other things that are going on, and we'll see you back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. That's 9 a.m. UK time. Thank you, everyone. Go and treat yourself to another tea or glass of wine, wherever you are. And if you come back, we'll see you back here at 6 o'clock for the networking. But in the meantime, I'll leave you with this.
Well, it's great to be here live and direct, live to the world from BBC Television Centre on the cardboard pyramid stage that we have built for our live panel on Wednesday to celebrate Sir Ken Robinson.
Jobs this year. The country's creative industries to face a loss of 74 billion.
Let's put that up full screen, shall we, for a minute?
6 in 10 jobs in the UK music industry could be lost this year as live music and touring collapse. Deafening silence. We won't keep our curtains drawn, and we won't leave our stories untold. One day soon we will pick up our tools and press the play button once more, because power surges when people come together. This is our plan to reimagine. This is our creative coalition, and we're not going down without a fight. Creativity is in everything we do. It's in the music we listen to, the games we play, the photographs we take, the films we watch, the clothes we wear, and the news articles we scroll through every morning. Creativity is in our blood. It's our undeniable DNA. We won't be trained, we won't be set, we won't be cast. But someday soon we will reimagine, redefine and reignite. We're an unshakable force to be reckoned with, and we will come back stronger than ever. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear us loud and clear? We are one unified voice, and this is just the beginning. The world is on the verge of a new creative era, and this is your chance to be there when it all began.
We're certainly very pleased to be here at the Creative Coalition 20, here at the most fantastic venue imaginable. We are here at BBC Television Centre for the Steamco live stream. Brought to you by Steamco with the support of the Arts Council, the Treasury, DCMS, LGFL and Arts Council England. Collaboration with the Creative Industries Federation, collaboration with Creative England. So here we are, we're making this up as we go along. You don't want to look at bookcases, do you? You really don't want to look at bookcases. You want to be looking at the wonderful BBC Television Centre that we've got on screen here. We are live streaming. I'm Nick Corston. I'm just a dad, co-founder, CEO of a non-profit community enterprise called Steamco. We connect our kids with their art and our communities with their schools. We're looking for creative carers, creative people, creative organisations who care about creativity, about children and about all our futures. We are supported, we've been very, very grateful for a grant from HM Treasury, from DCMS, from the Lottery, from the Arts Council, from LGFL across the summer. We have been live streaming all summer events from a spare room in a house in Paddington. We have been out on the road, as you're going to see later on. We have had the most incredible time. I just want to show you what we've been up to. Basically, the pyramid stage that we're going to be showing you in a moment was first used down there in Somerset. We drove down to Somerset with our Steamco pop-up trailer. We were trying to get more of these on the road. Everything you need to run a creativity festival in that little truck on the back of the car there. Here we are driving through the Somerset countryside, because this summer when Glastonbury was cancelled, we went back to a school, Brookside Academy, that we'd collaborated with a couple of years ago, and we ran a mini Glasto, hashtag Your Glasto we called it, in collaboration with LGFL and, as I say, the Arts Council. We built a pyramid stage in Hang on, sorry about this. Really sorry about this. Can we not get the video of the pyramid stage built? That's the video of it half built. You know, the one where we actually build it, yeah? Have you got that? Okay, can we get that up on screen? I'm really sorry about this, folks. That's a bit better, isn't it? So this is our pyramid stage that we actually built from cardboard and code for a 3-day Festival of Creativity down there in Somerset on a school playing field the weekend of Glastonbury. We had the most amazing time. I'm going to show you a video of that in just a moment. We've been live streaming today, we've been testing, we've done a couple of little tests, and it all seems to be working. And earlier we were absolutely delighted to be able to cut to a video with Steve McQueen.
We'll keep going, and in a few generations' time, people won't be having these conversations, hopefully.
Also from our tone, you could tell that it is a tense time in this election. So, you know, this is where we're at.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, and fingers crossed that maybe this conversation in some way can help with, I don't know, inspiring or enabling the next generation of creative talent or something. Let's just hope that, yeah, we get through these tough times. And if there's anything you'd like to add or have the final word, please go ahead, Steve.
No, I'm just happy to have this conversation with you and the way it turned out. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm hoping that we oh my God, so things just come in right now. I'm seeing from my office window. So let's just pray that it's good news.
Okay.
Take care, guys.
On that note, thank you so much. We're praying for good news. You've been a pleasure to chat to, Steve McQueen.
Bye-bye.
Wow, well, how good was that? Fantastic.
Hi, well, what an amazing hour we've just had. And obviously, we are nowhere more inspirational speakers. Now, I understand that some of you are having some issues with the live stream. We're such a global audience with people with different internet speeds.
It's all good.
It's affecting how you're watching some of what.
No, we haven't had any problems today. It's not been too bad at all. I just wanted to tell you I've just managed to trim on my headphones. Oh, God. Can't get the staff. Can you plug my headphones back in? If I can't hear a thing, you see without that. So we've got a very, very exciting event on this week with Steamco. As I say, we were inspired by this amazing man, Sir Ken Robinson, who you may have seen his incredible TED Talk.
My contention is that creativity now is as important in education as literacy, and we should treat it with the same status.
This Wednesday, 12:20.
I had a great story recently, I love telling it, of a little girl who was in a drawing lesson. She was 6 and she was at the back drawing, and the teacher said this little girl hardly ever paid attention.
So this Wednesday, 12:20, we have a panel with Sir Ken Robinson. I'm going to be chairing that panel. I'm just a dad. I co-founded this project in my son's primary school about 10 years ago, and then 5 years ago we set it up as a non-profit to roll it out across the country, inspired by that incredible man, Sir Ken Robinson, who tragically passed away this summer. So this is a tribute to him. It's a chance for us to remember him and think maybe how we might be part of his legacy, because it falls to all of us to carry that baton, to put creativity first in our schools, in our work, and in our lives. And obviously the Creative Industries Federation does a fantastic job of advocating for creativity in the business world and wider society, and to a certain degree education, higher education and secondary. But as Robert Winston, as Lord Heseltine said to us, you've got to get them in primary. You've got to sow that seed. You've got to help kids find their passion. We call it their art. Art is what we call it when what we do might connect us to somebody else. Delighted to say that an absolutely fantastic guy, Kenneth Ulumua Tharp, who's been I think he was a founder board member of the Federation, Creative Industries Federation, when it started 5 or 6 years ago. He was then CEO of the dance studio, dance theatre, Dance Place, The Place in King's Cross. Most recently CEO of the Africa Centre, an incredible man, very, very generous, and he's been very supportive to us at Steamco. And he's now an art and culture consultant. So he's going to be sharing his thoughts and memories of working with Sir Ken Robinson. We have an incredible lady, Shona McCarthy, who is currently CEO of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival Society, which is the world's biggest festival organisation. It's phenomenal, the reach that they've got. Shona was previously chair of and CEO of Londonderry 2013 when they were Culture City. and talk about art and culture and creativity. And she worked with Sir Ken Robinson on that. So she's going to bring a very interesting perspective of the power of creativity in communities that are riven. And let's face it, at the moment, the world's got a lot of healing to do. So she's going to have a lot of insights there, I'm very, very sure. And Anne Bamford, who seems to have disappeared from that. I don't know what happened there. Anne Bamford was in there somewhere. She's head of education in the City of London. And she has a fantastic project called Fusion Cities, which is about creativity and innovation, all these 21st century skills within education and rebuilding cities and societies on these skills. So that's what we're talking about. That's what we're going to be doing this week here on our cardboard pyramid stage, which we have built, as you can see, with your very eyes here at Television Centre in London. I'd just like to show you what we did with this stage back in the summer with a bit of video we borrowed off the BBC and some footage of our own.
A few rules before we start, okay?
Yeah.
You know, equal screen time. I don't want Gary in this more than me just because he wrote the songs.
Right. We're not mentioning Spandau Ballet, it's just my current projects and charity works, right? Absolutely, yes. Okay.
And don't stitch us up to look like a pair of knobs.
Okay, well, I won't, don't worry.
Yeah. You're not filming this, are you?
No, we're not filming, it's fine.
Spandau Ballet were one of the biggest bands of the 80s. At the height of their fame, the pioneering New Romantics sold over 50 million mini-discs in Malta alone.
I created this image.
I created an image.
Two of the band's leading figures were brothers Gary and Martin Kemp.
I came up with the name.
You didn't come up with a name.
They successfully turned from pop stars to movie stars to TV stars and back to pop stars again.
There's a very fine line between brilliant and shit.
Bob and I were standing in a toilet in a Berlin bar, and so we saw Spandau Ballet together. And one of us said, "That'd make a good name for a band."
Hi, I'm Lenny.
Love you.
I love you
And that was the pre-festival main stage.
The local Boy Scouts, we put the
I'm looking forward to what we're going to do with all that cardboard.
My mum and dad sent me across the road, joined me into this drama club, and it literally changed my life.
2 evenings a week, 10p a lesson.
But it worked by demystifying art. So where's gold?
Lockdown's like a high prison wall. Schools keep going in spite of it all. Always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause your goals. Be safe as you return. Something we all must learn. You're indestructible. Always believe it.
A few rules before we start.
There you go, a promo film for our Glastonbury weekend. Absolutely fantastic. And Gary and Martin Kemp were generous enough to speak at that. We had Glenn Matlock, our lead guitar player with the Sex Pistols, co-founder of the Sex Pistols, with Bowie's guitarist Earl Slick, on stage with young people and their parents and the whole community. And we're going to be repeating that this summer with an event up in Leeds as part of our Aim High Festival. And here's a little promo film for that, which shows some of the crazy streaming stuff that we've been up to here in our community lock-in. Well, what better place to come to launch our Aim High 20 national tour and festival than Cornwall? If we can live stream an event from here, we can live stream an event anywhere. You've probably seen what we've been getting up to in lockdown. We ran a 3-day festival at Eden Project. We built a cardboard pyramid stage in a school playing fields for your Glasgow. We did art camp in a Devonian field down in Devon, and we popped up at the Notting Hill Carnival. And next we're going to Leeds because Chris Dyson, head teacher at Parkins Primary, is going to host a 3-day festival of creativity up there in Leeds. In the next few weeks leading up to that, we're going to be doing live stream events in school communities where we live stream, as we are today, literally from the school playing fields or the assembly hall to classrooms across the school and also into family homes, so the children, the parents, the whole community can enjoy the buzz. All leading up, as I say, to a festival in Leeds in November. the Aim High Festival for rocket kids and rock stars who don't just aim high, but aim higher than high, high as the sky. Watch this space. Hashtag Aim High 20. So yes, we've been live streaming all summer here from our studio and pop-up festivals across the country. If you'd like a sneaky peek of what exactly the craziness we're up to here, let me see if I can show you that. If I press that and that, it should actually show you where I'm at and what I've got here. We are not messing about with webcams here. We've actually got a streaming laptop here. We've got a laptop, another one you can't see just down there, which has got the PowerPoint running on it. We've got a vision mixer, we've got an audio mixer, we've got 3 laptops which people can connect in on, and that's what we're playing with here this week. So it's pretty crazy. Let's get that back on there. That's the one we want, isn't it? So I'm going to finish now. Thanks very much if you have sat through this and watched this. 12:20 this Wednesday in memory of Sir Ken Robinson, a panel to celebrate his life, his inspiration, and to see how we may all walk that talk as creative carers, people who care about children, creativity, and all our futures, and how we can be part of that and how we might collaborate for creativity. As Seth Godin says here, it might not work. It might not work.
It might not work, but here's the thing. The guy who invented the ship also invented the shipwreck. And either you're in or you're out. Either you want to play this game or you don't. Art doesn't work because we did something conventional and predictable, and here it is industrialized, right? Art works because we can.
So the festival that we will be organising in 2022 is a festival of creativity in its broadest sense. So what we're looking for is events that will help to bring people together and show the value of art.
An event like this is absolutely overdue. Being from a working class family as well, we've never had access to the arts.
I think this is amazing, and we should encourage Nick to do more of this so that we can connect friends through art. Is actually amazing.
Well, a lot of schools have taken music out of their curriculum, and I find that really important.
This book is going to change lives. There are 7 stories.
Keep doing what you're doing. I love your passion. Please keep doing what you're doing, inspiring the kids. I think it's great. Not enough parents spending enough time with the kids. They leave them on the iPads and things like that. And I absolutely love it. Keep doing what you're doing. I love your passion.
Boys will be boys. Better let them have their toys. Girls will be girls. Cute ponytails and curls. Must put an end to this stress and strife. I think I want to live that sporting life.
I'm going to make it happen for you, Nick.
I appreciate that.
Well, I'm going to make it happen for you because what you're doing is, in the end, absolutely brilliant.
I had the idea of getting a big screen to come here and celebrate, and I did a thing called a crowdfunder. I said to lots of people, I only gave myself 24 hours, and they said, you'll never do it.
Art and creativity is absolutely everything, you know, to secure the jobs for the future.
Niall, what does collaboration mean to you?
For me, collaboration is everything. So my whole life is a collaboration.